presumably a federal election is still a few years away, but whoever is prime minister may have to deal with some pressure against federalism in this country. We touched on this last episode, talking about the huge mandates won by Ontario Premier Doug Ford and Quebec Premier Francois Legault. Since then, Danielle Smith has become the new leader of Alberta. I want you to listen to this.
Albertans, not Ottawa, will chart our own destiny on our own terms, and we will work with our fellow Canadians to build the most free and prosperous country on earth.
Yeah. I think, free, chart our own destiny. This is a former leader of the Wild Rose Party as well.
Yeah. Do you know what, Michael? I listened to that, and maybe she's being cagey, because I think you could interpret that two ways, that Albertans and Canadians will work together to have the most prosperous country on earth, which could be Canada, or Albertans will work with Canadians to have the most prosperous country, parentheses, Alberta, on earth. So I don't know. Sounds a bit vague to me, but I think depending on how you feel about the Federation, why don't we say this? You probably heard different things. And I would hazard to say that she's not saying this, this is not said in this particular way by accident. It's said on purpose. And I think this is what the federal government has to be worried about, what I'll call more muscular flexing of political muscles in different provinces. And I put Alberta at the top of the list. I'd also put Quebec on that list, because Legault just got a really strong mandate. He's a strong believer in provincial rights and provincial leadership on a lot of the big issues, and provincial, I'll call it small I independence, not capital I independence. So I think this is probably going to be the narrative for the next while. How is the Federation working? Are the premiers working at cross purposes with either each other or the federal government? It could speak for some turbulence for Justin Trudeau and the federal government.
I should also just put this in wider context too, that Alberta still faces an election next year. That Danielle Smith, she's replaced Jason Kenney as leader of the United Conservative Party, and therefore she's the new premier. But she herself hasn't really faced an election yet, so it's not the same kind of strong mandate that Ford and Legault have.
No, but the thing is I think I would expect her to talk tough. She's going to talk tough because she's going to need to build her brand and build profile, and also to chart a path differently from Jason Kenney, so she can be, her own leader in her own right with her own vision for the province of Alberta. So I would expect her to talk tough, talk big, in order to get profile, especially since Rachel Notley should not be underestimated. She'll be a serious challenger to Danielle Smith, and it'll be a really interesting election in Alberta in the coming year.